So what you have over here, is the strategy plus, that it's the use of at least. When you're using this expression, it's because you're telling someone else the point, well, it is to point out the positive side of a situation that usually it is bad. Example of this, he's always standing around and talking. Well, at least he's pleasant. So this person, it's complaining about something, and he is telling something that is in the bright side. So he is pointing out something that it's good out of something that is bad. So basically, that's the way in which we use at least. So in this case, what we're going to do is that we are going to add at least in each one of the comments, and we are going to check out if we were good or wrong. For example, in the number one says, my girlfriend's always running behind, but at least she calls to say she'll be late. All right. So what it means in here, the bad situation here is that my girlfriend's always running behind. Esta expresión de my girlfriend's always running behind es que siempre llega tarde, right? But she calls to say she will be late. On this case, but at least she calls to say that she will be late. So the good situation about the bad situation is that she has the decency to say that she will call when she is going to be late. So that's the way it is. In the second one that says, my best friend is always borrowing my clothes, she returns them in good condition. So how you use the expression at least in this second sentence? Aide, how will you use it?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry. I am going to explain you once again. So the main idea is that when you're using the expression at least, is because you are going to point out something good out of something that is bad. Prácticamente el uso de at least es cuando nosotros decimos por lo menos, ¿ok? Entonces, ¿qué quiere decir esto? Que tenemos una expresión en la cual alguna persona está diciendo algo malo o una situación que no es muy placentera, pero por otro lado, puede sacar algo bueno de esa situación. En este caso, tenemos el ejemplo que dice, my best friend is always borrowing my clothes and she returns them in good condition. Tenemos una situación que es mala, en este caso de que mi mejor amigo siempre se la pasa pidiéndome ropa prestada, y te está diciendo una buena situación de acuerdo a esa mala situación. En este caso, pues la regresa en buena condición. Entonces, ¿qué quiere decir esto? Que nosotros podemos decir, at least she returns them in good condition. Por lo menos la devuelve en una buena condición. Entonces, de algo malo, sacar lo bueno. Eso es a lo que se refiere la expresión at least. ¿Ok? So now you got it like a little bit more. Ahora sí, ya la tenemos entendido un poquito mejor.
Sí, teacher.
Yes, that's good. It's good to know. Okay, Aide, now, can you make the number 3?
Okay, one of my classmates talks about himself a lot. At least his stories are always interesting.
There you go. That's the way in which you use at least. La palabra at least nosotros lo utilizamos como una conjunción para unir dos frases en las cuales tenemos una situación mala y una situación buena de esa situación mala. Entonces, así es como funciona. Normalmente lo utilizamos como una conjunción para unir dos frases distintas. Cirilo, can you make the number 4?
My roommate sleeps all the time, but she doesn't snore. Asleep? Then
Okay.
Goodness, no.
More or less. On this case, the bad situation is that my roommate sleeps all the time. ¿Ok? Esa es la situación mala, de que pues, mi compañero de cuarto se la pasa dormido. Alright? Y la situación buena es esta, de que pues no ronca. La palabra snore significa roncar.
At least, but she doesn't snore.
Sería al revés, but at least she doesn't snore. ¿Ok? Esa sería la forma correcta de decirlo. ¿Ok?
But at least.
So, but at
My
least
roommate sleeps all the time, but at least she doesn't snore.
Yes, it is like that. Thank goodness. Gracias a Dios, por lo menos no ronca. Quisiera decir lo mismo de mí. Yo sí ronco bastante. What about the number 5, America? How do you think it is?
My parents. Ay, perdón, es que se me acaba de subir una araña. My parents and I. Es que se me subió una araña a mi tenis, se me estaba pasando por el cuerpo y la acabo de matar. Sorry. Me distraje un ratito. My parents and I see things differently. Um, at least.
But at least.
But at least
Well, on
we
this case,
don't
it's
have.
at least. Sorry. It's at least. At least
Yes,
what?
at least um, we don't have big fights or anything.
All right, there you go. At least we don't have big fights or anything. All right, so it is like that. Mis papás y yo vemos las cosas de manera distinta. At least, al menos, no tenemos grandes peleas o algo por el estilo. So that's how it is. All right. So there you go. We are going to continue now with the next little exercise that it's over here. There you go. All right. On this case, what we're going to do is that we are going to complete each conversation with always and a continuous verb. And we are going to use at least to each one of the responses. All right. For example, in the case of the number 1 says, my boyfriend is always checking his messages even at movies. On this case, this is a form that we used before on the previous exercises, and we use the expression always with the verb to be and the verb with the ing in order to say something that we are complaining about. Normalmente este tipo de expresiones en los cuales utilizamos verbo to be más always más el verbo con ing lo utilizamos para quejarnos de algo. My boyfriend is always checking his messages even at the movies. Mi novio siempre está checando sus mensajes, incluso en las películas. Entonces, pues amiga, date cuenta, ¿verdad? So, that's the thing in here. And here we have the response on the first phrase. Oh, that's annoying. But at least he doesn't answer his phone during a movie, right? Entonces, en este caso la respuesta pues se supone que aquí debería de llevar un at least, porque pues al menos él no contesta su teléfono durante la película, ¿verdad? So, that's the thing. Entonces yo sigo diciendo, amiga, date cuenta. Ahí no es red flags and everything. So, it is like that. Chale, eso debe ser bien incómodo, ¿no? Pero bueno, independientemente de eso. On the case of the number 2, how will you make it, America? How will you make number 2?
My girlfriend is always telling jokes.
Uh-huh. Yes.
She never takes anything seriously.
Okay, that is good.
Well, at least she has a good sense of humor.
There you go. Where at least she has a good sense of humor. O sea, pues aparte de que pues sí, a lo mejor el estar diciendo chistes a cada rato pues sí está medio feo, pero pues al menos tiene buen sentido del humor. Nunca va a estar enojada. So, that's a good thing, I think. Cirilo, what about the number 3?
Sometimes I'm so disorganized.
Disorganized.
Disorganized. I am losing.
More or less. I am always.
I always losing things
Exactly.
like pens and stuff. Yeah, but at least you don't lose anything really
valuable.
Valuable, right? Valuable.
All right, there you go. Algunas veces soy muy desorganizado, siempre estoy perdiendo cosas como plumas y cosas así. Sí, pero al menos no pierdes nada de valor, ¿verdad? So, that's what it is. And the last one, Aide, how do you think it is?
My sister is always asking me for money. She asks nicely, so it's hard to say no.
All
When
right.
she asks politely,
Okay.
politely.
Well, at least you forgot to use at least. All right. So, well, at least she asks politely. Al menos lo pide de forma educada.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right, all right, all right. So it is like that. My sister is always asking me for money. Mi hermana siempre me está pidiendo dinero. Lo pide de buena forma, así que es difícil decirle que no. Bueno, al menos te lo pide de manera educada. Al menos te lo pide así como que con los ojos llorosos y así. So it is like that. So those are the answers from this exercise. And with this, we have now the next part that it's a reading section. On this reading section, literally what we're going to do is to start reading the text that we have here, and it is about the student profiles. And we are going to be reading this like every one of us. So this is going to be the last exercise because I don't think that we have enough time in order to make the next one. But I am going to start reading this for you so you can check out the information and the pronunciation of the words that you have over here. So there it says, student profiles. Meet your classmates in our English, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, in our English. Damn it, in our online English class. Sorry guys, I'm really tired. So here we have Mariana Borelli Matos. What's your major? Fashion design. My dream is to create incredibly beautiful clothes for women all over the world. Where are you based? In Milan. I was born and raised in Sao Paulo, Brazil, but my mother is Italian. She felt very strongly that I should experience her culture. Why did you choose your major? I inherited my mother's love of fashion. She's very style conscious and has impeccable taste in clothes. What skills do you have? I speak Portuguese and Italian fluently and have some knowledge of Mandarin. What do you do in your free time? I love the outdoors and I'm fairly adventurous. During the summers, I volunteer at a camp for disadvantaged children. It's extremely rewarding. Katya Kilova. Where are you based? In Moscow, Russia. Though I'm from St. Petersburg originally. What do your friends say about you? That I'm very down to earth, hardworking, and incredibly organized, and that I'm always setting goals for myself. What's your worst habit? I'm always doing something. I find it hard to relax. What are your future plans? As a science major, I'm considering a career as an environmentalist because I feel strongly about protecting the environment. What skills do you have? I'm an accomplished accordion player. I started playing at the age of 8. I'd love to play professionally with an orchestra. Then we have Mateo Reyes. Where are you from? I was born and raised in Veracruz, Mexico. What do your friends say about you? They say that I am extremely laid back and even tempered, and that I'm too humble about my talents. What are your future plans? I have so many. Right now, I'm working for a small production company called FilmFast. My major was film studies, and my goal is to tell real life stories creatively through television and film. What do you do in your free time? I like to cook, and I'm always trying out new recipes, especially for desserts. What's something people don't know about you? When I was 12, I was on a reality TV show for young chefs. I didn't win, but at least I tried. Oh, he was in MasterChef. All right, number 4, Ahmed Abel Salam. Bro, I don't like. It's not that I don't like these kind of names, but they are really difficult to pronounce them. All right, what's your job? I'm an engineer. I work for a big company called Syntax. Why do you choose to study online? You get to meet an incredible diverse range of students, and the teachers are extremely supportive. I can be pretty shy and introverted, and studying online feels safe somehow. Do you have a secret talent? I play guitar in a band called All Kinds. We play all kinds of music. I feel like a totally different person in the band, outgoing and not shy at all. What are your tips for new students? Take your studies seriously. Make the most of your opportunities to practice English with other students. So as you can see, they are talking about different abilities and different ways of learning and some advices for other people. The most important thing that you can find over here is the expression, what's your major, right? Or my major is this. So, what it means, what's your major? Basically, it means what you're studying. La expresión what's your major que ustedes encuentran aquí es como si yo les preguntara qué estudiaste. All right? For example, in my case, if you ask me what's my major is English education and translation. All right? That's my major because it's what I studied. And for example, if I ask, I don't know, maybe America, what's your major? Ah, se desconectó en lugar de contestarme. All right, but what about you, Cirilo? What's your major?
Engineer.
Engineer. All right, so you are an engineer. What kind of engineer? Electrical engineer, systems engineer, computer engineer. What?
Mechanic.
Mechanical engineer.
Mechanic electric.
Mechanical and electric engineer.
Mechanic and electric engineer.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. What about you, Aide? What's your major?
My major is economics.
Economics. That's good. And what about you, America? What's your major?
My major is medical examiner.
Medical examiner. All right, that's good. That's good.
Yep.
There you go. So those are the forms in which you can ask and answer, like what you studied, all right, or what are you studying. It depends on the time in which they ask you that. And as you can see, the people is telling like different kinds of expressions in order to say what are their abilities and talents, all right? And also here we have another expression that is, where are you based? In this case, where are you based literally is, where do you live currently? For example, in my case, I am based in Mexico, all right? That's how it is. And what's your worst habit? We have like different habits. My worst habit is being disorganized. That's the worst habit that I have. I am super disorganized, super disorganized. But what about you? Aide, what's your worst habit?
My worst habit. I don't know.
You don't know? Really? Nah, you know, but you don't want to share with us.
My worst habit. I'm distracted.
All right, you are a distracted person. Okay,
Yes.
that's good. That's good. What about you, Cirilo? What's your worst habit?
Actually, in this
Uh,
moment, sorry,
all right. In this case, when you say something that is at this moment, you say currently. Because if you say actually, it means the hecho. So in this case, it's
in
current. All
this
right.
moment,
Yes.
I worked in the how do you say taller
In a workshop.
workshop?
Uh huh. So you work in a workshop, but your worst habit is that one? I don't think that is a bad habit. No creo que sea un mal hábito, pero un mal hábito que tú tengas.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what is the worst habit that you have. For example, in my case, I am
okay,
very
okay, okay, okay.
disorganized.
And what is my worst habit? I am disorganized,
Okay.
and I need sleep 1 hours
Really?
in the evening.
Okay. So you sleep too much. Okay.
When I arrive to work, I need
Uh huh.
rest for 1 hour,
Really? Really? Come on,
like
man.
like a baby.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. That's good. What about you, America? What is your worst habit?
My worst habit. Mm, I think, well, I do a lot of exercise, but sometimes I smoke.
Okay, again, can you repeat it?
Yes. Um, ¿Sí se escucha o se escucha cortado?
Yeah. No, 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 no. I can hear you, but I heard you like kind of far away. But can you repeat it, please?
Ah, um, well, sometimes I smoking, but I try to break bad habit.
Okay, so sometimes you smoke. All right, that's good. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I smoke, and yeah, I know that is a bad habit, but I don't consider that is my worst habit because I don't smoke too much. Just like I don't know, maybe one cigarette per. I don't know, maybe one cigarette every. I don't know, every 4 or 5 days, something like that. So yeah, that's good. Okay, guys, so we are going to finish our class in here and we are going to continue next time. Tomorrow, we are going to continue working with the activities and we are going to start with unit number 8 if we finish this part of the unit. All right, so that's it by today. I will see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. Sorry. Rest too much. I will. Necesito descansar. And that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Have a nice
Yeah,
evening.
me
Yeah, I know.